your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Shane Killian gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, second baseman, King Flash.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hampton is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Number 13.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 0-1 delivery. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Nobody out, runner on first. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 0-2 home. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll... Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Braves strand 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Aaron, the man, will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year, he was the Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. I'm focusing on the second baseman. You know, they move him around a lot. He's got great hands. I love how he turns a pivot, and he really gives that pitcher a chance when a double play ball's hit that you turn it and get him out of an inning.
Coming to the plate now, Money Mock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Money Mock.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now to the plate, Steve Medina. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. One and one. Here it comes. This ball's grounded foul. One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. So digging in now, Schoolboy, Wiz, no one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Striding into the box, Leo Bryant.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. One-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now, Neil Willingham. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Coming to the plate now, Edward Otto. Into the windup and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Richie Blackley.
Digging in, Richie Blackley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he lays off for ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Into the windup, inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing on 3-1. Count will go full to 3-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Payoff pitch one more time. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, Dwight McCabe, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Bartolo Valdez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Valdez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Standing in now, Chris Helm, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he hit a foul ball home run, but that's what it is. Foul ball. Oh, Matt, that's going to go down as a base hit, but I just got to say something. He just olayed that ball. You played it into a base hit. If he gets in front of that ball, he may have a play. I'd give him an air, but it's going to go down as a hit.
Into the box now, David Hampton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is fouled at the plate. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Stepping into the box, Nate Primetime. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
1 out and a runner on second base. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner's back. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at-bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCabe ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 9th, catcher, Shane Killian.
Now at the plate, Shane Killian, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch, a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Money Mock.
Money.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A 1-0 delivery. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Way out in front. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding in once again, Steve Medina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Post will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 2 full. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron the man. 9-1-2 due up. Pulled toward right center field. Medina has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, King Flash.
Digging in for his second at bat, King Flash. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, number 13, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Schoolboy Wiz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Leo Bryant.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leo Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 13 ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Catcher Bartolo Valdez.
Ready for another chance. Bartolo Valdez. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a cold strike 2. Ready on 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And this ball hits the first base bag. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Stepping in now, Chris Helm, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
The 2-1 on its way. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Set. Here's the 3-1. This one's down to third. Asensio is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready now, Luis Asensio. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Luis Asensio.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he takes a cold strike one. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Standing in now, Harry Post. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Neil Willingham.
Digging in, Neil Willingham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Runners on first with 1 down. That misses 2-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand. Here it comes, 2-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Medina is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, right fielder, Edward.
Now at the plate, Edward Otto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch out, nothing doing. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
From the stretch. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, David Hampton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, David Hampton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bounced softly in front of the plate. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Now at the plate, Nate Primetime. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Otto moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Shane Killian.
Digging in now, Shane Killian. First delivery to him on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Otto has it in his sights. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off for Atlanta, center fielder Richie Blackley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Well, Matt, we've watched them struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, Dwight McCabe. Swing and a liner. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Aaron, the man. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. The 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Digging in once again, King, flash. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
The 0-1 delivery. Ball line foul as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. On its way is pitch number 75. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. Into the box, Money Mock. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Steve Medina will be next. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Number 9, Steve
at the plate.
Medina.
Steve Medina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Third baseman, number 3.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Ready for another shot now. Schoolboy Wiz, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right back to him on the mound. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, he showed
Second
right there why he's such a tough guy to double up.
Bryant.
He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Ready once again, Leo Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
fouled back.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for the Cubs, but they lead it 3-0. Ready once again, number 13. And Dan B and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. In there, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Stepping in now, Luis Asensio. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot.
Ready for another chance. Harry Post. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there. But you know, he's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And that's in there. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Striding in once again, Neil Willingham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. A runner on first with 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in, Edward Otto. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 0-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
It's a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 3-0. Albert Kondo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 24, Albert Kondo.
Digging in and looking for more, Bartolo Valdez. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Valdez.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Helm. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Ready for another shot now. David Hampton, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Nate Primetime. And that misses, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richie Blackley. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Mott waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Dwight McCabe.
So digging in now, Dwight McCabe, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That's the international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Once again, a 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, pitcher, Albert.
David Romero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, David Romero.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So stepping in, King, Flash. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Matt Carasity gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt Carasity.
Digging in once again, Nate Primetime. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Primetime.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackley Sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep and playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Now at the plate, Shane Killian. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set. Here's the 3-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCabe is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, Money Mock.
Digging in the switch hitter, Money Mock. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Runners on first with one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Steve Medina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Coming to the plate now, number 13. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
The 0-1 on its way. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Valdez has a play. 1 down.
Third baseman number 2.
Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. At the plate, Luis Asensio, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Salazar.
In now, Harry Post, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And this will be fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. Prime time has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Neil.
Now batting, Neil Willingham. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Men on third with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. Tom Katimer comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it up.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 2-2 one more time. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Rounded down the third baseline. Another full count pitch home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's retired here, one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Leo Bryant.
Striding in, Leo Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes on 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Blackley is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Bartolo Valdez.
At the plate, Bartolo Valdez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now in the box, Chris Helm. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Joe the Bambino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Into the box now, Edward Otto. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Check to swing there. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Richie Blackley is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Right. McCabe.
Into the box, Dwight McCabe, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tom Ketterman.
Tommy Lewis will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Lewis.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
0-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shut. Kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Chicago take the 1-0 lead here in the league championship series. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.